And welcome everyone to this episode of War Commander Unshackled. This is the live invasion event for March the 15th. I'm sorry I woke up very not feeling very well, so we're about 15 minutes late into the episode. I don't know, there was an issue with last night's show. When I went to replay it this morning, it seems to have cut off the first hour of the episode. Hopefully we'll get that rectified so that people who want to see the whole episode can see all of it. So I just wanted to make that little statement up front. It's just me right now, Venom, but hopefully we'll get out some other people, be able to jump in when they get home or get done their daily chores, um, for their Thursday, and we'll get some other participants for the invasion. But not that many people are interested in invasion because it's pretty boiler-based, same shit every day. But at least we'll get a chance to see some of the waves, and I'll just run through and try to show you what's expected to come in the waves for invasion. So, as usual, let me move this out of the way. So we got, I can, oh god damn it, typical bullshit I put up with. Let me do that shit. All right, so invasion. Earn Technical Cyclops. We talked about this last night. Technical Cyclops Chaplain training tokens. Place in the leaderboard for the top 100 get 7 of each. The top 300 get 5 of each. The top 600 get 3 of each. And the top 1,000 get 2 of each, with the remainders of us who just simply complete it at some point will get 1 token of each. Cyclops, a Chaplain, and a Technical. So, Wave 1 prize will be the 2 million thorium, Arctic tire, and grip tires with a perfect victory, giving you 1,000 medals. Wave 2 will give you 2 million thorium, racing treads, deep treads, and 1,200 medals if you complete it perfectly. You get 2 million heavy fuel and lightweight fuel for Wave 3. If you complete that flawlessly, you get 1,400 medals. Wave 4, you'll get 2 million thorium, Arctic tires, grip tires, and if you complete that completely flawlessly, you'll get 1.6 thousand medals. For Wave 5, 2 million thorium, racing treads, deep treads, and 1,800 medals. Get my headset here. For Wave 6, you're looking at 2 million thorium. You're looking at heavy fuel and lightweight fuel, and 2,000 medals for flawless victory. 2 million thorium reinforced plating, streamlined plating for Wave 7, with 4,000 medals for a perfect victory. 2 million thorium angled lens, wide lens for Wave 8, with 7,000 medal payoff for those who complete it flawlessly, which will probably not be me. 2 million thorium fused nozzle and wide nozzle for Wave 9 at 12,000 medals for a flawless victory there. And finally, your final wave, you'll get 2 million thorium bullet advance and explosive avoidance trainings. For a flawless victory, you'll receive a bonus of 20,000 medals. So currently, 15 minutes in, there's nobody on the division leaderboard, which makes perfectly good sense. You're not seeing those crazy ass 5-minute times right off the bat, so that's a good thing. So let's activate our invasion, shall we? Now, unlike most people, I start right off the bat with defense platoons, but I leave all my defenders basically inside, so we'll see what we do here. I'm hoping this is not just a show of me, because it'll be very boring just listening to me go through this. And I'm not here for aggrandizement. So far, you're just looking at your standard liberators coming in. Excuse the birds in the background going ape shit over their treats. Looking at basically wave 1, standard foot soldiers from the 6 to 3 o'clock positions. Nothing coming up in the top section. So at your right-hand side of your base is going to see all the advancement. Not too bad. Not too bad. Slow loading. Thank you. Yes, I hate those pop-ups. Come on. Already a bug with the stupid tabs. All right, wave 2, same basic units. Now we're starting to see some of the tanks. This time, top left, 11 o'clock area. And I really don't want you there. I don't know why you decided to jump out, but whatever. And let them go after the Spartan ZK up there. Pick them off easily. Fortunately, I took damage on a unit I shouldn't have otherwise taken damage on, but whatever. Now remember, invasion is as it is. So your damage, you remain. You don't get free repairs. And remember also with the new setup with the CC drop and all the updated content, units that you have in your base that are damaged, you cannot put a micro healed unit in. You can only put a fully healed unit in. So if you remove, say, this damaged technical at this point, I have to make sure it's completely repaired before I can reintroduce it to my base defense platoon. So just so you know. Defense. Shh, you're supposed to. Another. Now, obviously, this is early on in the rounds, so chances of taking a lot of damage are very minimal. Oh, it's a little laggy. It's okay. This is going to be really boring if I'm the only one on this episode. All right, now I got some air. It's a little better coming from the top. Okay. Massive benefits of a multi-targeting unit like Phalanx is, it's one of the few units you can actively attempt semi-suicide, drive it straight towards targets because it'll spread out its fire and take out multiple targets at once. Or if you have a single targeting unit and you try to do that, you're going to end up getting pinched by one of the other flanking tanks or howlers or whatever. So halfway done. Now we should start seeing Rye. Come on. This is the issue, this lag issue. Slow to friggin' render content. And then all of a sudden you get that burst of power. Let's get rid of that. Get my stuff behind. Come on, pay attention to what I'm commanding you to do. All this is just a matter of adding time, letting my, come on, get behind all this shit. Letting my base do the work, just distracting long enough that the Drakons can take out targets, the rails can take out targets. Unfortunately, the corner of my buildings are all destroyed. See what we got in here. Oh, look at that, 3 gold to repair everything for the 21 minutes. I just happen to have 3 gold on my account. Well, let's do it this way instead. We will stop that. I will remove the 1 damaged power. 13 minutes. The next most damaged. 6 minutes. That'll give me a minute. I can repair that. While I'm waiting on that, I'll toss this over here. And I'll toss one moderately damaged phalanx in there. A minute, and then I'll be able to repair that. Let's see what I got going on. Hold on a second. Now, if you want to join, just be aware in the on the War Commander Unshackled's page. Underneath the promo for the video link for the YouTube channel, you'll find the link for the Hangouts. Take care of this real quick. I'm gonna post the link out in the YouTube. So there it is. I don't want it to be the Venom show, Slim. I want it to be a community show. I woke up with a splitting headache. I don't know what happened to last evening's episode. Something YouTube was being hokey, and the first hour of the content seems to be it's recorded. It's there on the pay on the in the Unshackled's production. It's just when I go to watch it on YouTube, it's only showing, at least for me, it only shows the final 2 hours and 1 minute of the episode. So the first hour and 50 minutes seems to, or yeah, it's just gone. I don't know why. So I'm trying to figure that out. Yes. Back. All right. And that is the fire tech. No. I'll just add a phalanx or two. I'm sure. Obviously, you can change out your rockets because you're not going to send any units that the Achilles GS are actually going to attack. So a smarter player, much smarter than me, would have changed out their Achilles for Earth Shatter, something like that. Like I said, you're not going to see any unique units coming in, most likely in the invasion. There's no sense in having those missiles in your bunkers. Also, if you have the orbital hammer or the Tesla, that is a definite bonus unit to use. Rather than me, I think I have my anti-missile bastion running in the base right now. So this isn't too bad. Come on, Speedy, get the fuck over there. There we go. Get behind him. Get behind him. And if you're not worried about your base buff and you want to, like, I really am not getting any bonus because I have a mixture of units, phalanx, and different units in my bunkers and different units in my base defense, so I don't get this solid alliance buff. But if you're not interested in that, another good thing to run for the majority of things like these thorium infused war horses is your Titans out. You have the 2 Titans that will deploy for base defense. Slowly but surely. Ooh, that one took a pounding. I lost me Lost me a shitload in that. All right, well, that being the case. Since I'm not going to wait 3 hours. That one. Traditious reading. And another thing, let's see, my 15 minutes. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. Who is this?
City.
Hey, City, welcome.
How you doing, man?
Not so great.
I wasn't demanding a show, mate. I was wondering if you was doing a show.
It's completely fine. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't mind putting on the show.
If I'd known, I've just done up to wave 8 on the invasion. If I'd known, I would have.
Well, I think that's about where I'm locked out at right now. Let me see.
Right. Are we live? Just hang out.
Yes, we are live.
Hello, YouTube.
Yes, I'm on wave 7. I'm on wave 7.
Yeah, it's from what I've I won't mention nothing. Yeah, from what I've noticed, I might as well tell you. It don't look like you can move your seeds anywhere.
Oh, good to know. Godscope's
Wave 8 caught me. I missed 2 of the helicopters. What are they called?
The Cyclones, or are they?
There's the purple ones, yeah.
The purple Cyclone, yeah.
I missed 2 of them. They got me CC, but it ain't too bad so far. I haven't done 8 and 9 yet.
Mm-hmm.
It seems okay.
Alrighty. Since I see Godscope, since I've gone to the Hangouts real quick, how are you doing, Godscope? If you can hear me out there, if you're busy, I don't know. No, don't worry, City. I have no problems putting it on. I woke up really late this morning. I was planning to get up at. Normally, I'm up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I didn't get up until 10:45. Yeah, I don't know. I did not feel good. I had a splitting headache. I was congested, so I don't know what's going on. But these things happen.
You should have left it, man, if it was too much.
Yeah. So
I did watch the show last night as well. I have to catch them normally the next day, but yeah, it was a good show.
Can I ask you a really poignant question? When you hit play to watch from last night,
yes.
How long of a show? Did it start with Skipjack speaking, or did it start with the intro?
It started with Skipjack.
See, I don't know what happened. We've lost an hour of the episode.
You joke? I thought it was a bit short.
It was 3 hours long.
Oh, bloody hell.
And we're only showing 2 hours and 1 minute. So
yeah, it was when I started playing. It was Skipjack. I didn't catch exactly what she was going on about because it must have missed the start of it out. But yeah, it was Skipjack talking.
Well, I want to make my heartfelt apologies. We'll try to get that fixed and running correctly, because the most important part of it was the entire subject of the release notes and talking about what was going on, and that's completely clipped off the front end of the
I can tell
episode.
you
I don't know
this:
why.
my YouTube's playing up. I mean, really playing up. Like, it's giving me a big headache. So
Mm,
it could be down to YouTube. Something's gone wrong there.
I think so. I mean, in our creator studio, the entire 3 hour plus episode is there.
Oh, so it's saved. So all you got to do is
It's
download it and re-upload it.
okay. Well, then I'll have to have
That's what it sounds like.
okay, because it's like I said, when you go into the creator studio, it says it's 3 hours long.
Hmm.
When I click on it, click on the title, and it opens it
Yes.
up in another tab, it only plays 2 hours. When I go in as on my own private account and go to Unshackled's page and go to play it, it only shows the 2 hours. So
Right.
it's
Let me have a quick
somewhere it
look.
says.
I'll have another quick look. I've got to shut the sound off on this. How do I
Okay,
do that?
take your
I'll
time.
have a quick look just to make sure it wasn't an hour into it when it started, you know.
Yeah, much love, much appreciated. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was tinkering around with this shit. Let me
You might
start.
hear some noise here. I'm going to shut my sound off for YouTube.
It's all right. It's all
I'm showing you live now. Videos.
this and
It's got scope in here yet, or?
somewhere. Yeah, he's here. He's muted. We'll do this wave and see how bad I lose all my shit.
Yes, it is only showing 2 hours. Yeah, I've got a couple of hours repair.
Mm.
Yeah, it's only showing 2 hours. Hang on
And
to
1 minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Shadow Killer did some great commentary at the beginning.
I miss that guy, you know. I hope he comes back into the game.
Yeah, he started an upgrade. So
Yeah, I noticed. I did see that part. He had the CC upgrading.
yeah. So
It'd be nice to see him back.
and I'll talk again. I'll kind of reiterate some of the things that might have been lost. I'm not exactly positive what was and what wasn't. But we have our rib style event show going to happen. I believe it's planned this Saturday. Part of the real Slim Shady's idea, which is you come join the Unshackled jump team. You'll get a tag. You'll have the experience of the alliance features for those who haven't experienced those. I think I'm going to lose my CC in this one. And we're just going to hit. Go ahead.
I did catch the back end of that. I don't think I heard it. It was all on it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the idea is you'll join us together. You're not going to be affiliated to your team. Whatever tag you happen to have, you're not going to have to worry about any backlash because you're playing with us. It's just go out, hit everyone who's not under the UJT tag, have a little fun, and then it's no hard feelings. And then when we're done with our episode, your tag will be removed. You'll go back to your regular clan tag. Hopefully, if you're not a clan that has experienced those bonuses, it'll maybe get you the gumption to get the other clan members and alliance members to work together to do those bases and get those.
Without a doubt, it's ideal for the people that are always solo.
Mm-hmm.
To come in and see what actually being a part of a clan is about.
Exactly, and that's what your whole focus is going to be.
Yeah. Hello, Venom. Hello, City.
Hey, God. Welcome. How have you gotten in on this yet, Godscope?
On the invasion? Absolutely not. I don't do invasion.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't think they should have done it this month, but or at least, mate, it seems a little bit easier to me, but I might be wrong.
I don't know. I'm not the best player for these events. So they already got 2 hours damage.
I'm a bit like Godscope. I'm not that interested. I'll try to do them to try to get the tokens, but yeah, if I don't do it, I don't do it. No big deal. So what wave you up to? Hang on, I'm not actually watching you. I'm trying to get my videos ready.
No, I just did wave 7, so this is wave 8.
This is the one that caught me.
All right. So give me a little heads up here.
What caught me? I come round the top. I had all my parallax. What is it? 12, 13, 14 of them, I think I had, and I used Max as well. As basically, Max is used as just as bait. just to hold off the units for a little while. And I come round the top from the 3 o'clock position all the way round and back to the 3 o'clock position. But the cyclone spawned just as I was going midway round.
Okay.
And they sort of caught me CC.
So this is okay. This wave, is this all air?
No,
basically?
no. It's weird. It comes from all directions. It's not like the usual 8, 9, and 10 where it all comes from one direction. It comes from every direction. You just got to keep going round in circles until you've caught it all.
This is one of those things that drives me nuts. I highlight, I go to select my unit, and it disappears. So that I can't get the unit that I want separate from the rest of the shit.
Massive headache, that is.
So annoying. No, I don't want a phalanx. I don't. There we go.
Move everything out of the way.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll put you guys there so you're easy to click on. We'll put you on hold. Put no, where is it? There. You on hold. And because I'm wondering, should I pull out some of my technicals and throw in some Hades for the air, and then just run Phalanx and Hades? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I'm cheap with mine. I just run in it'll either be technicals or Phalanx and that's it.
All right. Well, then we'll see.
Max is good, or a War Dog is good for the early waves. Cut the War Dogs.
Yeah.
I noticed.
What I can do, I could use my Honey Badger.
Yeah, I think the back end of that, I didn't quite catch the full joke. That was Champ, wasn't it?
Yep.
Something to do with Champ.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We'll do a light defense. Well, let me see. Do I have another? Let's see if I have any healthy phalanx that I can throw in there. I don't want to have phalanx.
So I noticed something strange with the game yesterday. When it came back up, the boosts or the buff on the defense platforms at the level that my defense platforms are right now, the standard defense platform has more health than the armored, but at max, the armored has more health than the standard defense.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very odd. All right. Let's see what we can do. Now you guys get to watch me absolutely get my ass handed to me. So this will be interesting.
I'll tell you what, it is nice. There isn't much of a delay as you hit attack on the waves and that countdown goes. You're pretty much in the game instantly.
Yeah. My delay is right now. After I've hit attacked, you can see I'm just lagging, but that's me. That's my region and my stuff.
And
that's because you're screen sharing.
Yeah. There we go. All right, round and round and round we go. And where we stop, no one knows.
Yeah, about.
Well, it would help if you guys would shoot. Notice it's not firing at anything. They're running around in circles, but they're not going to shoot anything. All right, here we go. Draw you guys over here.
It's like, I don't know what they're called. What they've got a purple helicopters called?
Daba's my go-to guy for that information. I don't know.
They're like S80s or something like that.
I thought that was these guys were the S80s, were the nightmares that are on.
Maybe one of the two.
Not big horns.
Some stupid name.
The Longhorns
goats,
and
goats, no,
Billy Goats. Billy Goats, yes, Billy Goats are the nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got the S80s, you got the Longhorns, the Little Horns, the Big Horns, the Horny Goats, Horny Devils, Sidewinders. Maybe that. Thank you.
That's it.
That's what the Howler is. The Howler's the Sidewinder.
Oh. No. Okay. Well, whatever. I think, I'm doing okay over there. Holy shit, more coming from the north. All right, let me get rid of this guy. See, look at my drone silo doing its job. Everybody makes fun of me because my drone silo is full of all kinds of different units. It's not just all owls or all fucking. Uh,
I've
what
got
is it?
the wing drones in mine. Tons of them.
Yeah, I got the shock wing drones in mine too.
That's it.
Move this out of the way. This is multitasking at its worst. Moving a fucking menu out of the way so you can see where you're going.
I'll tell you what I don't like about it though is you've got to scroll down to start defense on
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
sidebar. That's a pain.
It should be at the top. It should, it's the most current
Yeah.
thing. Should be at the top, and your rounds for the event we just got concluded should have dropped to the bottom of the bar.
Without that, yeah.
Well, I am pleasantly surprised I got through that wave. I am absolutely flabbergasted.
Rommel in the YouTube chat said that for Wave 8, they only came from the north.
No,
Okay.
I died. I died on Wave 8. It killed me. But I was
Yeah, the helicopters only came from the north, but you had foot soldiers, the howlers, or not howlers, the nightmares and stuff all came from your 9 o'clock to your 3 o'clock. But yeah, the 11, 12, 1 o'clock section was the only place I saw the helicopters. But yeah, invasion should be at the top. Warpath should drop to the bottom.
Yeah.
Anton Airlines is here in the building.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Hey, Anton.
Hello, bro.
Welcome. All right.
What's cooking? What's cooking?
We're watching Venom do the invasion.
Sadly.
Oh, you're doing good. What's your total time so far?
Oh, I don't. 10 minutes and 39 seconds. I'm not a fast
Wave 8. That's not that bad.
The extra hour caught me out there. I don't have enough time just to get home from work and all that.
Yeah, why is it? Why have they dropped it earlier? That's another question I was meant to ask you guys.
Because of the daylight savings time. Everything is now an hour earlier.
So for the next couple of weeks, we're
yeah, but
an hour behind again.
It's only 4 hours or something like that, whatever it is.
Right, got ya.
So that's why it is there, for the. And I think will it be that way for the event? Will it?
I don't know. I would assume. Well, Florida legislation in America, Florida's trying to get rid of daylight savings time and standard Eastern time and just go with one time zone permanently. So we'll see how that flies out for those guys down there in the Keys and the Panhandle.
Yeah. The province I live in, we don't do daylight savings time, so we never have to change our clocks.
Oh, is that right? Is that unique in America? Is it?
It's not unique to America as a whole. Realistically, oh God, here we go. Here's a history lesson, folks. You do realize the calendar that you use is obsolete and doesn't accurately keep time.
Correct.
There was a time in our human history where there were not 12 months. There was a time when there weren't 7 days a week. So because of all these things and these adaptations throughout history, time is not truly accurate. Months and days and years and calendars are not truly accurate. They all expire at a slow rate just because the natural orbit of the sun is not circular, it's elliptical. It's an oval. Yeah. And the earth wobbles and all this other bullshit. But the daylight savings time originated to help with crop planting. So it was to adjust for sun up and sun down to allow farmers to process their crops and seed and all that stuff and harvest during the proper times of day and all this other bullshit. It actually is obsolete and not necessary anymore in agriculture. And the reason that it's continued on in the last 100 and so years is because it has become a benefit not so much to agriculture, but to the other side of commerce, which is business. Yeah. So now it's retail. Retail uses daylight savings time to fuck with its employees. So excuse me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. My wife is calling me. Why can't I? What?
Yeah, I live in Saskatchewan, and basically, I don't know how far south into the States it goes, maybe somebody who's in the States can clarify, but I know that at least a couple of states, if you go straight south from Saskatchewan, they also do not change their clocks for
Right.
daylight savings time.
How far north are you in Canada then?
I'm pretty well dead center in Saskatchewan. I'm
Dead
considered,
center,
yeah, I'm considered northeast, but if you look on the map, pretty much in the center, but not very many. There's not very many towns north of where I live. It's just barren, frozen forest. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the time zone that we're in. We've never, the concept of daylight savings time doesn't apply to us. It's where we're at.
Just where you're at there. There's no
Yeah.
no advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I'm not sure,
that's-
Venom. Maybe you can answer the question. How far south into the states do they not change their clocks over for daylight savings time? Because I know the first two states, if you cut a line straight south from Saskatchewan, they don't. But I don't know how far, if it goes all the way down or not.
I don't know if it. I don't know if it skips over several that are more, in on the next. God, I can't even think. My brain's fading away. I'm getting old. Okay, but yeah. Pretzel. My wife just fed me an Easter pretzel. Okay, so now I have a yogurt covered pretzel in my mouth. Stop! Come on, baby. Now she's giving me another one. Jesus Christ! All right. Basically, this is her way of saying "shut up." You're making too much noise.
Through your stomach. What a way to go, huh?
Excuse me. My apologies.
Oh, there's only
But yeah,
two states that do not recognize daylight saving time, and that is Arizona and Hawaii.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah.
And soon, hopefully, to be Florida.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. So, I don't know if I'm actually. Make sure I'm presenting here. I'm not. Present to everyone. There we go. So, my base is a shambles. My shit's a wreck. Let's see what we got going on here. I'll take the damaged one out and I'll replace it with a fresh
What
one.
wave are you on now, Venom?
I would be doing number 9 momentarily.
You're well away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pass wave 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, I passed wave 8. The next wave, you can see invasion. Wave 9 is the next one I have to do.
Yep, I can see it now. Yeah, no,
But-
wave 8.
And do
Yeah,
you
but
remember
obviously, you see, I'm not going to last through this. My
two
core-
shocky wing drones?
Yes. You loaded up with wing drones?
No, I haven't loaded up with wing drones. I'll show you what I got. I put in a yellow jacket because I've recently upgraded my one drone silo. So that'll fit a yellow jacket. I carry 2 Hornets. I have 2 Talons. I have 5 Night Owls. Originally I had 6, but I had to remove one to fit the yellow jacket. And then I have a series of Reaper drones. You can see with different schematics on them. And right now I only have the 1 wing drone. And the 1 wing drone has the add shock AoE. But let's see what I can do here. 1670. I could put another wing drone in. How long does it take to build a wing drone?
11 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that.
So the problem is I've been saving all my resources in here. So what I might just do is I just might do this. I will, 13 minutes of wing drone. So I'll have it set up to build 4 more so I can put extra wing drones in my doodad. In the meantime, what I will do is I will open up this one. I will take my wing drone out of there and I'll stick the little fucker over here. So I got 2 shocky wing drones to come out of the better, stronger thing.
Hang on, there's a quick question. Marco, if someone asks you to go on your account to put coins on it, don't do it, mate. You're going to end up losing your account.
Yeah, do not let anyone ever access your account. Think of your account as a credit card. It is your identity. It is your money. It is your life.
Yeah.
The moment you have people playing around, it doesn't. I don't care if it's your brother, sister, niece, nephew, uncle, aunt, next door neighbor, best friend you grew up with. They might inadvertently, You never know what their motives are. They might inadvertently do something that could severely hinder your account, and Kixeye will ban you. So
just having somebody log into your account breaks
against
terms
TOS.
of service and can result in you being banned. So to straight up answer your question, does Kixeye allow coiners to log into his friend account to add coin from his bank account? Technically, no. But unless Kixeye is doing an active scan of the account, there's really no way they can tell. But in doing that, you're at risk, because if someone, like if I was to say, let me log into your account, I'll put 100 gold on your account for you because I can't gift it, and then you give me your account details, I go in, I change your passwords, I now own your account, you don't.
Yes,
it's
also
really risky.
The easiest thing to do is simply friend request on Facebook, go into the PM, and send the cash currency in the PM.
Yeah, you can do it that way, or you can go to your local store and buy a Facebook gift card, and then they take the sticker off, exposing the code, take a picture of it, send a picture to you in a PM, and then you go into your game and then redeem that code yourself. And now if you play through Kixeye, I don't know if you can do that.
No, I don't think you can do it with Kixeye. But the only thing about the Facebook redeeming the cards, you will not get the bonuses. So, for example, if somebody was to give you a $10 card, you'll redeem it, but you won't get 105 gold.
You'll only get $10 worth of gold, and that's dependent on where you are. Like with me, I'm in Canada, so the Canadian dollar is lower than the American dollar. So I put $25 Canadian on my account. That should be 250 gold, right? No, it's like 187.
Yeah. Believe me, in the original, when this game first came out and I was first playing it the first year and a half, 2 years, it was fun. After about a year and a half, when I started noticing coiners coming at me when I wasn't a coiner as such, and I had a lot of European players attacking me, I would put $10 in gold on. Well, back then it was $29.99. It was actually, or $24.99 was it? It was a good balance. They since removed that option, but I'd put in that amount, and other players would put in the same volume of cash, but get like an extra 60 gold, because the currency exchange for Britain at the time was a better value. So I would get, for example, I'd get 30 gold for my $30. They would get 39 gold for their $30. I was like, you fuckers.
I think it is a little bit clear. I think it's about £3. I'm going to say 360 something for 50 gold.
Yeah,
50 gold.
And now I will say, back then, the repairs for your platoons were like 1 or 2 gold. For a full dead repair. So now when you're hearing $30 for 30 gold, thinking, wow, that's shitty. And it's like, okay, well, you also got to take into account it wasn't 42 gold to repair 1 ground tune. It was 1.
Yeah, it was fun. It was absolutely lovely back then.
It was awesome.
And you started your platoon repair, and it just, the next morning you woke up and 7 platoons were fixed.
Yep, it just kept going.
You see that? It's trying to flash crash on me.
I don't think I was playing the game.
Oh, shit. I can't even highlight anything. God damn it. There we go.
You're dead. Bye-bye, base.
I can't. You see this shit?
You might want to do a refresh there.
Yeah, well, a little too late for that now, isn't it?
You might want to load some of that gold up and repair them defenders.
Not going to happen. No, not going to happen. After, I'm going to bring all my little caretakers out, and I'm just going to fucking sit here. My caretakers are dead.
Shit.
So, by the way, Wave 9 is pretty fucking badass. And that's going to be me for right now. So, unless you could share, I've got a couple of repairs.
Moving your CC in that one, definitely way down.
Yeah, that's going to come down here.
This is the problem. My CC's now upgrading.
You can't.
Yeah. You're upgrading your CC. It's not happening.
I will not spend 400 or 500 coin to do it. No way.
Like, that's all it is? Holy.
It's 500 gold, yeah. I had to spend 450 to finish mine after I had started it.
Wow.
I can't justify that. Look at the billy goats coming in there.
Yeah, that's freaky. I wasn't expecting all of that from the top corner. I thought I was going to get half of that amount. and then
I-
half on the bottom.
Oh
know
wait,
I know you're
is
the
the jump closed?
I don't know.
possibly.
It's,
Oh, for
It should be.
fuck's sake.
oh no, yes, no, it has to be. It has to be because of the issues with the invasion. Now, the invasion jumps or during invasion jumps are ceased, so that people don't exploit the that 3 minute, 2 minute. That's actually I'm appreciative of.
Yeah.
Oh look, I have
That's annoying.
three or 5 technicals that didn't die. Go fucking figure.
Might as well start my CC upgrade today then.
Just empty my whole friggin' thing out.
Wait, I
And
thought we
again,
weren't allowed to swap defenders.
you can
You're-
pull dead. You can pull dead. You cannot pull.
Oh, you
Just
can't
yet.
add damaged. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you
Can't
lose.
micro
You
him.
also lose the repair time.
Yeah.
This
Your
base
go
repair
bar.
time.
Yes.
That's all right then.
So I can simply find out which units are dead or damaged just by clicking and finding out that they won't enter the base.
Yeah.
So I know all 4 of those are damaged because they won't go in. All 8 of these are damaged because they won't go in.
Well, that's
Oh,
all right. Here, I thought that if my defenders were dead, I couldn't take them out.
No, if they're dead, you can remove them, which is
You
good.
can also remove them from the PvP zone now as well.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Mhm.
but you also lose the repair. Don't forget
On
the
the-
PvP turns up to 75% now repair reduction.
But if you pull them out to repair them, like I'm doing here, you're not going to get that repair reduction. You're going to have to wait on them. And again, like I said, that was healed enough that I could have used it, but I pulled it out anyway. Now it
quick
cannot
question,
go
have
back
you-
until it's fully healed.
Have you posted this link up anywhere?
I posted the link on the Unshackled page. I did not post it anywhere else at the
Okay.
moment. But I posted both the Hangouts link is in the Unshackled page and at the top of this YouTube chat stream, and then the YouTube channel episode link is in the Unshackled page.
Yeah, the Hangout link in the YouTube chat doesn't work because I tried joining like 3 times through that and it said process stopped due to an unexpected error. So I just went to the Unshackled chat and that link worked.
Oh, okay. It should have been from the. Okay, well, maybe I'll go back over there and
I thought there was somebody in here that had me blocked or something. So I was like, oh, I guess I can't get into the show. And then I saw the link in Unshackled. I was like, I'll give it one more try.
it's the same. It should be the same. All right. Well, all right. Interesting. All right. Let's see. What do I have now?
Ugh.
Now, there's no attrition. There's attrition in this.
Yes.
All right. So then, if I do this before the 56 minutes and 30 seconds of misery.
You know, I wish I'd never. I'm shocked I'm about to say this, but I miss Onslaught.
Yeah.
I did too. You guys didn't like it. I liked Onslaught.
I liked
I
it
really
for the
did.
thorium. That was it.
It becomes stale. They wasn't updating the prizes and things like that. It
Yeah.
becomes stale.
Like all they needed to do was add something if you made it all the way through, instead of just like 10,000 medals, a trophy.
Was that not the first one that they took the trophy away and then it
Yeah.
went through onto Invasion as well?
Yeah.
Like the Onslaught's awesome for thorium.
It was, yeah.
I
Well, this
loved
isn't
it.
bad. The Invasion, I think you get 2 or 3 million each round. But Onslaught, yeah, it was. You got up to like 40 or 50 mil at the last hit, wasn't it? 50,
Well,
50.
yeah. Like for Invasion, you get like 2 or 3 million per wave, but there's only 10 waves.
Yeah.
In Onslaught, you were getting like 5 million per wave, and there was 40 of them. It was awesome.
Yeah, and thorium then was more valuable as well.
Well, even now, like for the amount of technicals and caretakers I have to build and phalanx and everything like that, if I went through all 40 waves on an Onslaught, I could build like 20 units.
Yeah.
I could just as easily go do VK 80s, but I don't want to.
When they changing them, does anyone know? I know they was meant to be.
They were supposed to change them this week. I didn't notice any change, so it'll probably be coming next week.
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense because of this is a Verkris invasion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe Verkris is going to get killed off and we're going to see a new.
Well, I thought there would have been new units out here with, we got a new bus for defense and all that there.
Yeah, I think they're gonna really try and band us over because we got.
Did you notice Wave 2,
got-
the spiders? In
No, I
two
didn't
and
see
in
it.
God
there was
damn, there's a lot in this fucking wave.
there was 3 or 4 spiders. They come when I started attack. They come from the bottom of the base. That'd be south.
How much you want to bet that unit's available as like a one-time Gen 3 unit, like a one-time use? We'll get it in the event, and then we can kill those VK1s.
They died really, really quick. But yeah, possibly for them VK1s.
I don't know which is more humiliating, watching it on my laptop screen or looking up at the fucking high definition view of me getting my ass handed to me. Oh.
Yeah, I think they kind of. You got to be some sort of freak to beat that wave in one hit.
Well, where's Pascal? Why can't he join?
Yeah.
Scooby, done.
What's the thing I need? Yeah, go on, Adam.
Sorry, is it wave 9? Is it you're doing?
This is wave 9. I've already lost twice. This will be the third shot.
I am on wave 9 here now, but I'm just going to heal for a second.
You want to? Yeah, hold on a second. Let me stop screen sharing. I'll let you have at it while I'm tinkering around to repair.
Now, I'm going to be cute, you see. I'm moving my CC and Go-Go Bar and Defense Lab.
Which wave are you on, Anton? 8?
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Did you beat 8 in one hit?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're a
I beat 8 in
lunatic.
one hit.
I didn't even move my base. I didn't even make it,
Oh, I thought Venom was on 8. He's on 9.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
I suck, but I don't suck that
My
bad.
mistake. My mistake.
No.
What's happening with you, no harm at Venom, is see your outbuildings are not really helping you too much.
Oh, I know. You should be in more as protection
And
to
that's
slow shit down.
So where I'm at, everything sort of come. Oh well, sure. I'll give it a go here anyway. Do you want me to give it a go?
Yeah, before
you
you
wouldn't
start, you
mind.
might want to screen share. You're presenting.
Yeah, I just need to hide my chat. And where are we at here? Hangouts. Where are we at here? So everything sort of comes north-ish, does it?
Yeah, from basically from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. It's all that left side, top and left. But it comes massively. And you know what? I'm gonna be the first one to admit, one of the biggest problems I have is I fear the units that do the least amount of damage and end up allowing the units that do the most damage to get in close. For example, I ignore, for some reason, I don't know why, but it's my own anxiety issue, but I tend to ignore those longhorns and go after the nightmares. And the nightmares aren't a problem for me. See? So I'm going way out to the far end and killing nightmares in the background. Meanwhile, the units that I should worry about primarily are the ones that are flattening my base. So I'm cognizant of my problems. I don't fucking listen to myself sometimes.
Give this a go then, Mother. Is that me screen sharing?
Yes, you screen sharing. Best of luck, my friend.
Watch everything spawn at 5 o'clock and just kill the CC.
Oh, no way. You dare, I'll huff.
Oh, remember, guys, if you're doing your invasion, get a bubble so you don't get hit like mid wave or something like that.
Someone assessed give me a bubble last night while I was in bed.
If you care about your invasion time, get a bubble. I don't care about mine, so I'm the one that goes around and hits people who care about theirs.
Why does it seem to be so less? Well, it's going in nice waves for him. There's only 3 rows. When it did me, there was like 5 rows of fucking units.
Wow.
I'm watching.
That's the level 20 phalanx, I'm assuming.
19?
That too.
19 with the corpus buff too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Lottie freaking da.
I'll get clipped here, I think, or I'll have to get clipped.
Uh-oh.
My phalanx are only level
Do or
13.
die time now.
Oh, get this.
He's got it.
No Twin Titan up.
No, at Rex a boost.
Yeah, good point.
Wait, the Twin Titan op cancels out the corpus boost?
Yes, it
Yeah.
cancels out your boosts.
Could
Ops
you
do
move it?
cancel out.
I'll come
Yeah.
back to you. Damn, you know I lost him.
Just make sure you're not driving through that flame.
I'll have
That's
to
what's
drive
gonna
it.
kill you more than anything.
I'll have to drive it.
Yeah,
Wait, did you just see that nightmare pop up at the left side?
Yeah.
It just, like, teleported.
You got it.
Son of a god damn, you got skills.
What? He made it look so easy.
He's not quite there yet.
It's the units. If I had level
Get them
18s, I'd have fucking succeeded. My lowly little 13s just don't cut it.
Good shit, Anton.
So that's a good place for the CC, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Down here.
Perfect place.
Very well done.
So, and now another thing I'm thinking is if you loaded your base with fire technicals, if you're a survivor faction, you would absolutely rip through that because you'd build up your war lust.
Mhm.
If you need there, and everything, I would say in the first 30, 40 seconds, you would be at 100%.
Yeah, you would just rip it apart in the 525 range. Ooh.
I don't see any advantage of having a Sentinel CC at all, really, for these events.
Yeah, me neither. Well, maybe if you loaded your base with like Ardra purifiers and Vindicators, but
Yeah, but they're so slow. I mean, they're one target shots, so they get swarmed, especially in like that wave.
Are we at an hour? What's that there?
An hour
An
and 22
hour.
minutes.
I see an hour and 59.
So that's 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Hour 59.
I could have done it, but if I set my base up, I could have done it a wee bit better, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, just put like 7 rings of walls around your CC.
I could have done that there as well. I'm at 941 there. And I think I'm going to have to retire for an hour.
Yeah.
And let that go.
Just coin it.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, his base needs coiling as well.
What's the top? These leaderboards are so glitchy.
Mm.
10:33.
As I say.
Oh, look at Champ in 3rd place. Good shit, buddy. So 10:33. So you got to do wave 10 in a minute. Under a minute. In like 50 seconds.
I suppose I could use my Jericho and just go mad with it.
Oh, good idea.
Does the Jericho now work? You got a whole platoon. Say you got all your parallaxes with Jericho.
Yeah.
I think I noticed Jericho, you can push the E key and it still activates with having all the units selected. It never used to do that before, did it? You push the E for the rapid fire boost.
It's just a matter of your proximity having your Jericho in range.
Yeah, he's got to be in that
No,
gold
what I mean is to activate it. Just activate it. I used to have to click on Jericho on its own, push E.
Oh, is that right? I've never used that key.
No. Yeah, no, I agree. No, it's always, at least for me, it's always been
when you're highlighting, like if you're deploying him, like as you press deploy, like if you're using him to attack, as you press deploy, it'll highlight it for you. But if he's on the map and you deploy everything and then press spacebar to clear it out, and then you just like hold the click and drag over top and highlight him that way, yeah, it won't. That E key on the middle bar won't pop up. You have to manually click on him. Yeah. So that's why I set him up with the units that I want. I set him up on a hotkey. So I'll manually click Jericho, and then I'll click my 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever one I have them on. And then so the manual click highlights Jericho, and then the hotkey highlights everything else with the tactic available.
That's it.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to get at. What I noticed the other day when I was doing the boss base, the 105s,
Yeah.
I had them all selected, all my units selected with Jericho. I weren't having to transfer to Jericho or use the hotkey 1, 2, 3, 4 to select Jericho and then push the E key. I was actually just pushing the E key and it was activating it with the whole platoon selected. I don't know if you want to test it. I might be well wrong here. I might have got it wrong.
But yeah,
but that's what I noticed.
In theory, as long as you have Jericho highlighted, it should work.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it never worked like that, did it? It never really worked.
What I'm curious about is what kind of tactics we're going to get for the Gen 1 heroes.
Yeah.
Because you'd think, being a hero unit, they should have a tactic.
They're building these up. I'm looking forward to them, to be fair.
What was that? Four attempts I finally got it done.
And that's why we need a base editor. Well, not base editor, where we can save a few bases.
Yes.
Yeah. That would have been definitely awesome to be able to have a south CC located base and a north CC located base and a central CC located.
Unless Wave 10 comes out from 3 or 5 o'clock, I'm going to put my base away down in the bottom right hand corner, so and set up that way, and then just depend that way.
Well, I will say this. I'll share the deployment of everything, but let me take everything out of my base, and you can at least see where hopefully the units come from. Chances are, well, fuck chances. Guaranteed, I'm not surviving this. So I know my limitations.
Way to be confident.
I'm not. I am a realist. I don't believe in bullshitting anybody, let alone myself.
I am confident. I'm confident this is not going to work.
Yeah, there you go. I am 100% assured that I know I'm not getting any of this shit. But obviously now I know my second round of this. If I do it again, I'm going to put my CC down in the bottom here, and I'll load up rings of walls on that wave to slow everything down on the way in. And I'll just
all that building isn't.
Yeah. All of them up here. And I'll make sure that I'll put all technicals in. I mean, not all technicals, all phalanx. All right, so let's. All right, if
you don't really need Hades, do you? Because there's no heralds that come in.
No, there's not there. I was thinking about Polly. Was this be a good event for Polly? But it's not really, is it?
So slow. She's so slow. If she was faster, she'd be good. But
and the splash tech.
All right, everybody, grab your tissues because you're about to cry laughing.
Look at that dead vase. You could sneeze on it and he's bubbled.
Yeah. Hopefully I get long enough that you can see what the hell's coming, because it might be like 2 or 3 waves, and if I don't want to get flattened by the first wave and you not see what is in the second round.
One phantom goes over top the middle.
Oh yeah, that'll flatten me. All right, so
damn it.
Here you go.
West side.
Air's coming from 5 o'clock.
From up here. Howler. Air. Jesus Christ.
Air's coming from 360. They're coming from all sides.
Yeah. So at least you get to see.
And then it looks like from 7 till 11, the ground spawns in.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm flat. Hey, but they left my radio tower unscathed.
They're still shooting at you, the dirty dogs. Stop.
No, I think I'm shooting at them. Yeah, I'm shooting at them.
Well, that's good. Take some of them out before the attack ends.
No, it doesn't matter. They'll come back.
Yeah, they always do.
Be part of my attrition. Something's killing or something's shooting at me, I guess. What the fuck's going on now?
Oh no, and you're gonna have to click stop, so it's gonna undo everything.
I don't click stop. No, I hit. What's going on now? All righty.
Hey, Thomas.
Oh, hello.
Hello there, Switch. How are you?
I'm good.
Switch.
How's the event going?
It's going swimmingly.
Hello.
Hello there, Switch. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, you gotta mute your YouTube.
Yeah,
Switch.
I've done that now. Yeah.
So,
How's your invasion going?
I like how he answered it twice.
I'm waiting for the echo to answer.
it's going swimmingly.
There
Going
we go.
swimmingly, Switch. I got my ass handed to me in waves 9 and 10.
Yeah, he did.
Anton made me look like a complete noob.
Yeah, he did.
I've not started my yet. Tried in a bit.
Okay, this is annoying. Anytime someone swears in YouTube chat, it automatically gets held until a channel mod either shows the comment or hides it.
It holds it for review.
That's annoying.
Well, it's the way that I figured is probably one of the better ways that this place can prevent assholes from.
Yeah.
That's
true. And by the way, thank you very much, Suzanne. But no, yeah, good luck is what I needed. Good job with that. But yeah, so.
Any surprises this time?
No, it's similar to last few events, isn't it? There,
Yeah,
just
it's a standard Furk Rift.
Ooh, Dreams of the
They throw
Machine
everything
God.
in the kitchen
Mm.
sink.
let's see. Now, do you see there on? If I share my screen again, or maybe when I'm having another go at it, are you?
No.
If I share my screen again, do you think that's a good spot for the CC for 9 and 10 there?
I would actually move it closer, like where your rocket silo is, like in there, because you're still getting air and everything. The majority of the tanks and shit are coming from the left and the bottom, but
Yeah.
you're still getting air from
So-
the top right. So
So if I would,
I'd put it in that far 3 o'clock corner, but I'd put a couple, either a drone silo if you have anti-air drones in it, or a tower or two.
Quick question, guys. Has anyone changed rocket silos missiles overall now that they've got the new levels on them for this invasion?
I upgraded one, but I'm bouncing around. I'm doing what Skipjack was talking about last evening. I'm jumping building to building to building to try to get each thing kind of leveled up together in sequence.
I just wondered if I haven't got me. What's it up? One of the missiles, the
Earth Shatter would be the best bet. Absolutely.
Yeah, whether
That's
that's
what
Or
damage.
Achilles GS.
No, because there's no uniques in this.
Uniques, yeah.
Aren't all thorium-infused units unique?
No, the uniques, what they're talking about for the Achilles GS is the, Herald and
The Titan Jug,
Titan
stuff like
Jug.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
True uniques.
and a tip for this, for your rocket silos, you'll see the stuff coming here, and you know it's coming there. Put your rocket silos there, and you could. I done away there. I just followed my yellow jackets, and I never got hit once because they can't shoot at the yellow jackets. This aircraft because they're not so good at hitting the air.
Yeah.
So the yellow jackets really helped me in this so far. It's the first time I've used them.
Yes, Ern Rommel's got it right. Once you hit wave 7, it becomes a bitch for especially for the lower levels. But that's as it should be. I mean, I like to look at this from the perspective when it was an original style of an event, when we had like the zombie event and all that other stuff. If you have, for example, we have 10 waves. If you break that into percentages, players who are, in the lowest tier levels, in the bottom third of all the levels of play, should only get to the bottom third before they start having a really tough time to proceed. People in the upper echelon should be able to go through it with, some I don't know what you want to say, some gripes and some complaints and some tough spots, but still be able to complete it. I'm not an upper echelon player by any stretch of the imagination. So for me to get to wave 8 or 9, I feel accomplished,
Right. I'm going to run wave 10 here. To hell with it.
Damn the torpedoes.
Here we go. Put them in defend. I don't know if I got them in defend. Damn it. I'm going to run all over the place, so they are. I'm not.
3, 2, 1.
No, it's more like 3, 2, 13.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the. I'm watching the actual YouTube. I'm not in the Hangouts watching this. I'm watching it with the rest of the spectators out there in YouTube land.
But that's it. Clear. God damn you.
Let's see. What's crazy to me is they're targeting things in your base that they did not target in mine. They all turned and went up to that left-hand corner. When they came at me, they went straight for the center.
Get these boys turned. Turn, turn, turn. Turn. Turn.
Budgie bird, shut up. They're like, I don't give a shit. I'm shooting your CC regardless. And see, why were they running off to the right hand corner? They're not even now. They're turning to your CC. I mean, I'm obviously behind because I'm watching YouTube.
He's gonna be close, yeah.
I said, he's got it. It's just fucking annoying.
Nice job.
Go on. Hang on, it's down the Googles. Oh, he's just bloody hell. Lagging way behind on the on YouTube.
Yeah. Damn you, move.
You've not gotten clicked. I'd rather them die than the CC.
Nice job.
Yeah. Straight into wave 10, ain't them?
But
that was wave 10.
Oh, was it? My bad. Yeah. Well done. As long as you beat Champ.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. He had. Would you have a minute and 30 seconds or less? You had to do that in. I don't know if you. You might have just got him. You might be at the.
Pity you don't get extra tokens for
full straight.
For a perfect.
Yeah, perfect one. That's all right. I don't need all the fucking medals, and I can't hold them enough anyway. I was already sitting at a million.
We're being overloaded with medals right now.
Yeah.
Every base is.
So, what is your total time?
Oh, 11:52.
Good.
Well done.
Nice job. Great. Yeah, that's good.
That took a long time that way, but it was a bit of a dead base as well, so it was.
That's good. Well done, mate.
Thank you, kindly.
Oh.
I don't know. I think 10 minutes is going to be the time. I think, again, below 10 minutes.
So you're currently 5th place. Good on, Tom.
5th. That's good. Be 500th by a couple of hours, but it's heartbreaking to watch it. It breaks my heart.
No, I agree, Anton. I think in the 9s, the mid 9s to the low 10s is probably going to be your top rated players.
I'm back. I just had to take a quick little swig of cough syrup.
Well, welcome back.
It's night time here. I'm drinking a beer already.
The only way to live.
Yeah. Well done. So now we know in those last 2 waves, keep your CC down in that bottom right corner.
I'm tempted to cancel my CC upgrade.
Nah.
What are they paying out? Let me check the prices. I haven't even looked.
Really, it's not worth. It's not worth canceling the CC upgrade for the prizes that you might not get in the instant. It's.
Yeah. No.
Rommel just said there's still spiders in wave 10.
They were so in there because I was trying to do the river dance there with them balances.
I just about took that joke to a very dark place.
The last time I remember the Riverdale, I wanted to see that group playing in New York, but the last time I remember Riverdance was Boondock Saints. When
Such a good movie.
yes,
All Saints Day.
yeah, that was all right. I mean, you know, Troy trying to squeak out a sequel.
Yeah.
They tried I don't know if the TV series got hacked before it even went. They were supposed to have a TV series come out.
Really?
Yeah.
That would have gone
Boondock
old
Saints
dirty.
was supposed to be a series.
And then they made a video game about it.
Yeah.
And anybody out there who thinks Saints Row is not a direct spin-off Boondock Saints is an idiot.
Mm.
Fight me.
Have you seen the small spiders? What the fuck?
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, even in the event, people were saying that they were in there, and I didn't fucking see them one time.
I didn't see him either.
I only
I've
saw
been
them in
paying attention.
screenshots.
The first time I see them.
Siram, I think, is posted in City's page, I think.
Really? All right, I'll have to check.
Yeah.
Give it a little.
He has indeed.
Yeah.
I think it's. I personally think it's bullshit.
Wave two, you get 3 or 4 of them come at you.
Uh-huh.
And they look absolutely crap. So if they're our next unit, I'm going to be upset.
I didn't even see him.
I think it's bullshit that Kixeye hits us with units that we can't use.
Yeah, they hit us with units that we can't use. They hit us with space that we can't attain. They hit us with DPS values that we'll never ever see. So
it's pretty much the law with them.
the next thing Kixeye will come out with is upgrading the Hand of God op, where it's one of these little spider guys, and the rocket that comes in is untargetable. and it completely, it has a AoE size of like 25,000.
It's got the AoE size of a level 6 detonator tech for the Herald.
And it does the damage of 45
Ardras.
well, yeah. or like 50 Juggernaut shells. Here you go. Boom.
I
Base
would
done.
abuse that. I would rip every single defender out of my base, and I just run around with that spec up and just flatten fucking everyone.
One missile. All it takes is one missile. Base done.
I hope that soon will make the storage a little bigger.
Everybody would have to have an anti-missile bastion in their base at all times. I wonder, does the anti-missile bastion nullify the V2, the Hand of God op?
I don't know. I really don't know. That would be an interesting thing to find out.
Or the Elite Hellfires, it doesn't either. So,
well, the Hellfire is a rocket from a weapon, from a weapon system, but I don't know the V2. That might be different.
That'd be awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say it doesn't, because
it's a spec op.
Well, not just because it's a spec op, but because it's a spec op and it's a system that's so passé and old.
Yeah.
That they probably never even thought to infuse that information into the code for what the anti-missile bastion does, you know?
Kixeye's probably listening to this thinking, shit.
Hey man, that's what Unshackled is all about. It's getting people from YouTube, getting people from the game together and coming up with these crazy ass ideas and spitballing to say, hey, you know, shit, when I was on that show and we were talking about the fucking dropships.
Yeah, if I would have been around, if I would have been back in the game when dropships came out, we'd have caught that real quick.
We did. We had I was talking about dropships basically being a way to make a ring of fire around your own base that
Without
nobody could
having
touch
to
it.
attack.
Yeah, and Shadow Killer and Shadow Killer and God, Fear the Peel and David and a whole bunch of players. I mean, Lonnie, they all got together and they're talking about the worrisome about, from their PvP perspective of attacking people. Fuck, they're going to make it so we can't attack them. And I'm thinking in my mind, shit, I'm going to make it so you can't attack me.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Do you use some kind of spec ops in the invasion?
Well, you can use things like the Twin Titans op or the Scorpions op or those kinds of things for your base defense. But again, you have to be cognizant that if you use one of those spec ops, it will remove any buffs that your faction alliance gives you. Okay. So for those with Corpus, it nullifies that. For those with
So you will not recommend it?
It depends on what you're willing to do. It depends on what your levels of your units. Anton just showed how easy it was for him with skill to get through that wave 9 and 10. He's got phalanx that are level 18 or so. My phalanx are level 13, and I don't have the skill to run them like he runs them. So for me, using the spec op would have totally helped me. But for him, using the spec op would have killed the buff that he got with his phalanx. So it would have hindered him. So you have to play smart, and you have to have your own decision. You can't play the way I play. I can't play the way you play, because it won't work. You got to find that sweet spot.
Who wants to play the way you play?
Nobody wants to play the way I play. I don't want to play the way I play.
The funny thing is, when I start, there goes 2 or 3 seconds before my event start, and I nearly run over the tanks.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's the jumping screen teleportation unit response. Like all of a sudden you're in the middle of the attack and in the middle of the field of weapons, and you're like, shit, I didn't want to go yet. Yeah, that'll catch you. That happens to me a lot. But, so.
Well, yeah, we saw that with Anton when he was doing Wave 9. He only had like a handful of billy goats left to kill, and then out of nowhere, one just apparated at like the far left of his base, just appeared.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Marquis says the Achilles GS will only shoot the Blackout, the Juggernaut. I think he means Dina.
Yeah.
And the
Omega, uniques.
Yeah. The Omega Phantom, I don't think applies, but yeah.
What about Yellow Jackets and Hornets? Will they also just hit uniques if you have the weapons sec on for uniques, or will they?
No, I believe they'll hit all the unique units, not just the true uniques. The Achilles GS is its own kind of thing. The Achilles GS rocket system is like the Herald. It has those really specific qualities.
Yeah.
So, because there's the unique, the semi-unique, and what's perceived to be unique in this game. But
I'm just waiting for like a Patriot GS or something, so the rocket silo will actually be useful against the Herald. Because right now, the only rocket you got that shoots at is the Patriot, and it just fucking laughs at you.
But unfortunately, the Achilles GS is not air specific, so it can't hit the Herald. So that's one of the things, honestly, with CC13, I was wondering whether or not they were going to add another rocket that was air specific to counter the Herald.
Mind you, with all the shit they got now, you don't even really need it. Especially with the buffs that the Hunter missiles got. If they wouldn't have buffed up the Hunter, like the heavy platform turrets, if they wouldn't have buffed those, then absolutely you would have needed it. But now, if you got 400 missiles in your base, even without support turrets, if you're undefended and someone's stupid and sends in just the Herald, you'll kill the Herald.
Yeah, and that's exactly. I mean, Skipjack spoke to that last night. A lot of people were like, "Well, they haven't done this and they haven't done that." Da, 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 da. When you look at it from the broad spectrum, they have given us for free, just dumped in our laps, a ton of absolutely amazing content. To reset the parameters for attack and defense. So they are really making a concerted effort to balance things out better and more broadly. It's not just throwing this unit to balance that problem, and then that means it opens up a can of worms on some other unit. Now they've covered a lot of bases, so that's a good thing. And like you just said, exactly, the buffs that they've done to all the platforms and turret mounts and buildings, and adding, they did what I was hoping for with the reduction in repairs. They didn't do it by just reducing units. They did it by giving us a bonus building reduction that covers all the units. So
I think it's bullshit. We have to upgrade a building to get the full benefit, but that's just me.
But still, it
gives me something to do, I guess.
It gives us something to do, and it does separate lowers from uppers, giving the upper level player the benefit of the time that they've spent and the effort they've put in. So the lower levels, remember, how many of us have bitched and complained and whined? Not me, because I never complained about it. But you got a lot of players that have bitched and complained and whined that you lower levels didn't have to deal with the build times that we had to build. You don't understand how long it took us to do the mega tanks, and you're complaining that. Yeah, I mean, understand there's rightful grievance to how lower levels were basically spoon-fed a lot of stuff that we in the first year of the game really sat on our ass suffering to gain resources, to wait, a day to build something and this and that and everything.
Quick question.
But back then we didn't have to worry about level 47s hitting us.
True. But go ahead, Switch.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Quick question. Are your mines getting used in the invasion?
Mine blew up in wave number 1, and I never.
I'm looking at my mines, and they should have gone off the roof.
Oh, they're all completely. They're not damaged.
Oh, are they resetting automatically?
Maybe. The same goes with Anson when he was in level 7. I was wondering why they not just run over his mines, because they were on their way to his CC.
Yeah, I don't think they're working.
They probably aren't. It's probably something wrong.
Either that, or they're just resetting automatically.
How can I test?
But yeah, like back in the earlier parts of the days when we were the lower levels, you only got hit by somebody who was either 4 up or 4 down.
That was it.
Yeah, like it was competitive. If you were a competitive PvPer, you were hitting people that were your level.
Don't be taking away my lower levels. They can stay. I like hitting them. I can bubble them.
Well, gentlemen, I am going to get a late lunch going. So, with that said, and Dr. Phil, you're more than welcome to jump on. The link was up top. I don't know if you know. I mean, it's been a while.
I'll PM it to you, Phil.
Yeah, but you wanted to say hi, but obviously the link, I guess, in the YouTube, in the Unshackled page wasn't working. This is a while back. I don't know if he's still out there, but he's always welcome. I'm going to be on for another 15 minutes or so, and then we're going to conclude this because there's nothing more to show. Anton showed me.
Phil, if you're still listening, I sent it to you on Facebook.
Yeah, he's back. Let's see if he comes on here. 10 minutes or so.
David knows that I like my level 5s.
I just saw that too.
It's how I get my 5 a week. I don't need to get that no more, do I?
I know.
They can take away the low levels as far as I'm concerned now.
Well, how are you going to build your infamy up?
No, true. That's a good point.
Any tips out there, Erwin, there for invasion there you can share with anybody?
Tips for invasion?
Yeah, your mines ain't working. Just keep hitting restart.
Just fucking don't do it. Like,
if you're in it for the medals, don't do it. If you're in it for the time, best of luck. If you're in it just to do it because it's just a mainstay of like me, I attempt everything that Kickside throws at us. Whether I succeed or not, I still like to just try. So, for me, it's fun. Yeah, Doc is an arse. Nah, he's a good guy.
No,
But,
my mines didn't go off either, so they didn't. Cause
yeah, I didn't even see anything coming in take damage from them.
No.
They might have done something adjusted in.
Dark Shadow, I really hope you didn't like doing your invasion because I'm gonna have to kill all your defenders. I won't bubble you. I'll just kill all your defenders and then end the attack.
Yeah.
Watch him say, "I'm not in your sector anymore. I got scared, so I ran away."
Have you started there, Switch? Have you started the invasion yet?
Yeah, we're at level 7 now. Wave 7.
Good.
That's about when it becomes a little bit tricky.
Yeah. But I see that I forgot about the repair time in base units after you upgrade your CC.
Yes. It's going to be very hard for anybody there with a...
Yeah, Rommel just said that his mines aren't getting damaged either.
Oh, so
So yeah, they must not be working. They're either not working or they're resetting automatically. One of the two. Regardless, something's happening that is not as intended, and Kicksai will probably address it at some point.
Hopefully they'll get it fixed. Who knows?
Yeah, that cost me at least 10 minutes in my invasion time.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you know damn well that if they're resetting automatically, this game's going down. Because they will not let something go that's benefiting the players. Fuck that idea.
I don't think they're working at all.
No, I don't think they work either.
No, I didn't notice any units coming into me damaged to begin with. I didn't see anything just poof from, running over the mines. And again, they might have done that to prevent people from just stuffing up the spawn points and losing,
Well, that's a fucking strategy.
Yeah, it is. It's a legitimate strategy.
It's smart. You get to wave 10 to eliminate some of that. You load up where all that ground spawns with mines, and you take half of them out. That's smart. If you're gonna coin your mine factory to do that over and over and over again, why the fuck would Kickside care? They're getting money.
Yeah.
Like,
They've got to fix it.
do. Copyright.
I think it's 30 seconds. 30 seconds before you get that.
Yeah.
Yes, James, there is something badly wrong with the mines.
Yeah. Just answering on our YouTube, on our Unshackled page. Questions.
I was getting fucking DMs out the ass. Fuck work. Hey, if you're at work, David, and you can sit there and be in the YouTube chat, you can come in and hang out. Fuck stick.
So, at any rate, well, it's fun. Hot tips: know your CC location. For waves 8, 9, 10, or 9, 10, you want to be in that bottom right side. For the rest of it, pretty much the right side of the event. Most of it seems to come from the left and the north left.
Yeah, I'm going to set my base down to the bottom right hand corner. I'm going to jam it in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not going to place my mines. I'm just going to make names out of my mines and
There you go.
pint of beer or whiskey or something.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I appreciate you all joining. Again, I apologize for being so late to the dance on this side. between trying to figure out what was going on with last night's episode and waking up not feeling well. I don't know. So, but Saturday you'll be doing your show, or will it be you and or City and Shady doing the Rid Rave thingy? I don't know what you gentlemen have all planned or organized.
We haven't really talked, but I hope it's going to be City, Lonnie, and Slim.
Okay.
And that there, and Thomas, Switch is going to be there as well. You know what I mean? So that's another one.
If you can send me a link, or if we can do a Google Hangouts afterwards or something like that, we can discuss it and see where we go from there.
Oh yeah, we'll just discuss it at the end of this episode once we go off air.
That'd be nice for me, yeah.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, we'll try to get that, because I would like to make sure that participants are all set up and that players know to come watch War Commander Unshackled on Saturday at 4:30. Would it be Eastern Standard Time ish?
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Yeah, the plan is there. That's going to be like 7:30 City there. You know, because is there.
For me, I'll be well drunk by then. It should be fun.
So, and we've got a sector all set up. We've got the tag all set up. You guys did an amazing job taking care of all that.
Well, all I've got to do is if it is a friendly sector, I will have to send just to check with everyone in the alliances and clans I'm in, to say, look, it's just a bit of fun.
That's already been approved.
Yeah. They've welcomed us and looking forward to it there, and they're a totally neutral sector. They're not allied to any one side.
I'll be on. 100%. I'll be on then. That's good stuff.
It's not one of them there. It's like a 2-hour time limit. That is it.
Yep.
And that's nobody can attack after that. That's it.
This is all about us having fun, learning, and teaching. And them having fun, learning, and teaching. So it's a benefit.
You don't want to be watching
sides.
Me attacking a base then, not PvP.
Well, what is the best way to learn how to defend yourself from a clan coming into your sector and attacking, or a player coming in? The only way to learn is to be attacked and be present to see yourself get attacked. And the most important thing is, if you have a group of people willing to do it in a way where they're not doing it out of malice, they're doing it where we're all getting a benefit of learning from the experience. That's not heard of really in the game right now. It's mostly just big groups going in, smashing sectors, leaving. A bunch of belligerent bullshit. Then they get a bubble by one player who 9 times out of 10 is a lower level than them, and then they sit in there and squawk from a glass dome and don't fucking attack and start trying to instigate shit. And you're sitting there going, well, then pop, pussy. It's like...
Please,
it's like 99% of my game right now.
I know. So,
Kicksai, if you're listening, please release a spec op, even for a day, a one-time use spec op called Pin Needle. So when you activate this, if someone is online talking from a fucking bubble,
right.
I can activate this spec op and pop their fucking damage protection and beat their ass down.
You know that's going to be monetized, don't you? That'd be 10 bucks.
No. It's called Needle in a Haystack. There's only 20 of them in the game, and you put it out on like a special base, and you have to, with these stupid little spiders and shit, and you have to fucking defeat the base. And one of 20 people in the game, you get one. You only get one. Once you've achieved it, you can't hit the bases anymore. So when you hit a bunch, you might have to hit 25 bases, you might have to hit 50 bases, you might have to hit 100 of them and succeed. But maybe you get in those 100 hits, you eventually might be one of the lucky 20. Get the needle in the haystack, and it allows you to pop a player's bubble.
One time. Yeah. Or if you want to make some money on it, make it 100 gold. I'd happily spend 100 gold for that spec op to pop someone's bubble and beat their ass down.
Don't give them ideas like that.
I would love
it. I hate coining in this game.
Could you imagine how many times I'd be called a cheater?
The only thing about the spec op that I would say is, you might not like this, but if I was inclined to have something like that in a game like this, the spec op would only be useful against players in your attack log, meaning people that had hit you. You can't just randomly pop some strange player's bubble.
That's
so it's
exactly what I do, though.
It's a retaliatory spec op. So they attack them or whatever. They attack you, and they get attacked by another player. So they're in the bubble and they start smack talking. Then you can drop your op, and for like an hour you can hit them, and you can hit another player who is in a bubble who is in your attack log. But it's attack log specific. And now that we have a working attack log, congratulations,
Take a friendly bubble while you're hitting my base to not let me hit back. Pussy, I dare you.
And the bonus is those hit and jump players, the ones that come in, they hit you, and then you go to attack them, and you immediately they jump out. And you're like, you fucker.
You're describing a lot of people I've been fighting against the last couple of months.
I'm describing myself. You kidding me? No.
I love letting people hit me. I get flat all the time, but I love seeing the losses. In my mind, my defenders now are a 14-hour repair when they're all dead. So if you flatten me and I'm online, if I make you take more repair time than my defenders cost, I see that as I did a good thing.
Yeah.
And there's not very many people that have hit me when I'm online that have taken less than 14 hours repair time.
Skipjack touched on a sore subject with me, but she was right on the ball when she said, when I'm online and defending, I will inevitably do something that'll screw up. Either I'm late to the fact that I'm being attacked and they've already been in my base for like a minute and a half smashing shit when I'm not paying attention, or I get in and I freak out and I go after a unit when I shouldn't. I should wait and be calm and patient. But I tend to lose more defending than if I'm offline, in which case, you hit my base, you're either A, not getting a bubble. You might get 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%. But if I'm online and I'm trying to defend, you'll get 65%, 80%, and I'll lose my ass as far as like lose units. Or when I'm offline, I don't lose nearly as many units. So I have to calm myself. I have to learn to be more patient in my defensive technique, which hopefully this Saturday I'll be able to learn.
Well, ultimately,
and gain some of that.
It's dependent on what your strong suit is. So if you have strong ground, you go to hit someone, you want to kill anything in that base that's going to hurt your ground. If you got strong air like I do, when I start attacking somebody, if they're fully defended, my primary goal is to take out their hunter missiles, which is what I use Phalanx or Anis for, or Furies or Anis, and any defenders they have that will hit my Herald. And so I'll sacrifice a full tune of Phalanx chasing around your rocket technicals, killing all of them. As soon as they're gone, what are you going to do when I deploy my Herald? Nothing, because you have nothing that'll shoot at it.
Yeah, when I attacked Soviet Union,
Not a good decision, by the way.
No, it's fine. He's attacked me in the past, and I was getting my retaliation, but I was poor. I only went with one platoon. I had 4 Phalanx, my Juggernaut and Caretaker, my Polly, and a Caretaker. And that was my platoon. So the rest of it was air. So I was ill prepared.
I'm gonna guess you got your ass kicked.
Well, no, I think I got 96% on him. Don't quote me. Let me pull it up. No, not 96. Maybe 69. 69%.
I was gonna say you did damn good with only one tune. Soviet's a fucking beast of a player.
He is. He's very good.
Hell, a 1-star on him with one tune is an accomplishment. I'd be scared to hit him. I'd probably get like fucking 20% and I'd lose 3 tunes.
Let me see if I can.
Wait. Did you suicide your Herald though?
No, I don't. Okay. I don't have that tech maxed out anyway.
So you're not a cheese. You're not a cheesy.
I'm not
player.
A cheesy player. No. No.
Fuck, I hate that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, it's funny if you're Anton or Daba and you kill the person's herald before it even gets to your walls. But
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, I've done that on Warpath. The person got a 2-star on me. And I'm going, what are you doing? You're coming with your herald, it's going to die. But it must have been a level 40. It wouldn't die for me quick enough. Next minute, bang, that was it.
yeah, that's why I got
And-
Jericho in there with 8 rocket technicals. It don't matter what level your herald is. I pop that tactic, that herald's down.
Does the tactic work on the rocket men, does it?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
think
it works.
Yeah.
Oh, it fucking works.
Yeah, I'll have to give that a test.
I thought it didn't
Ah,
work.
my game just.
That's
Yep,
how.
typical
That's
crash.
the only way to make rocket technicals efficient against the siege squadron too.
I
pop
didn't
that-
realize that.
It works.
Seriously.
The Jericho tech is by far one of the most valuable components in game
Yep.
for phalanx, technicals, Hades,
Ardra.
Ardra.
Or you can't use it with Ardra. Never
Well,
mind.
not Ardra, but
You can use it with the jug. That's funny.
I've never used it with a jug.
I've done it.
I haven't even used it with not Ardra herself, but the other tanks, the
Purifiers.
purifiers. Yeah, but that would be something to try. I haven't tried.
Use it with the jug. I think I used it. There was 5 jug shells in the air at the same time.
That's crazy.
It was awesome.
I might have to try that come event.
It's not very effective, but it's funny to watch.
Yeah. But yeah, for Hades, for technicals, and for Phalanx specifically, that has been a godsend tactic to fire off that tech. So, well, it is 5 after the hour. I am going to conclude this episode since we're just sitting here shooting the shit. And as always, I want to thank all of you for joining us today on Unshackled's live event show, watching me get my ass handed to me, watching Anton hand kicks their ass to them. Any of you gentlemen have any final shout outs?
No, just thanks for the invite again there, and hopefully everything goes well on Saturday for everybody.
Yep.
All right. Godscope's thinking he might just be one of the new production staff. Yay!
Well, it's something I was told like 10 minutes ago in a PM.
Yeah.
Which is
I like
funny
it.
because I can't even be on this Saturday show because I have a volleyball tournament.
Yeah. Fuck your volleyball tournament.
Wow.
This is unshackled, man. This is life. No. Best of luck with your tournament. I hope you kick ass.
We should finish top 3 at least.
Cool. How do you go from like Southern California surfer volleyball player to true, North Canadian hockey player? I mean, the fuck? You're
I'm just an athlete. I like sports.
I'm a mathlete.
Me too.
Yeah, I like to keep active. I don't like getting fat. So in the spring and summertime, I play baseball. In the winter, I play badminton, volleyball, hockey.
Badminton. It's
Yeah,
not a sport.
it's not, but it's fun, and I'm good at it.
No, that's what he really meant to say was bad man, Anton. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Badman Anton. That's Badman Anton.
Bad man, Anton.
God bless you all. Thank you all for joining us again. Thanks my panel, Switch and City and Godscope and Anton for making this so it wasn't just my lame ass up here. I was biting my teeth. Trust me.
I went into the YouTube and I heard nothing, and I was like, I'll join this and fix that.
But yes, I'm gonna go try to get something in my stomach and maybe take another aspirin or something for my headache. And thank you all. Best of luck. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Join the Unshackled YouTube. Join the Unshackled Facebook. And be present and pay attention because there's going to be more shows, and certainly there will be off the cuff, not expected shows like today, where it just kind of pops off. So if you haven't liked and subscribed to this channel and clicked on that little red bell thing that lets you get notifications, you might miss out on some fun.
You have to
fucking
click it
family
twice.
Yeah, sometimes I unclick it just so I can get the joy of clicking it again.
Yeah. If as soon as you subscribe, you click it one time, you get notifications for some, and then you click it again to turn it off, and then you click it one more time after that, and then you get all the notifications.
Well, anybody who happens to be an unfortunate friend of me on Facebook knows that you click to not get any of my notifications.
Oh my God! Same with City. Jesus. I have contemplated unfriending you about 10 times now.
I would 100% understand. Trust me.
Well, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time. We're War Commander Shackled. We're out. Peace, everybody.